going on?
Oh, we're just solving world problems and
Ah, good luck.
becoming becoming best friends like this.
Hell yeah.
Fast friends quick.
Yeah, I'm
I'm
sorry.
into
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. I always feel like these things when I haven't met somebody personally or in person, I feel like there's like weird like first date or blind date energy. It's just that weird like, oh shit, do I look like my pictures? Do I sound like my music? Am I going to get a door slammed in my face? Sorry.
I
No,
get
yeah, no door slamming. Where are you based out of? Are
Um
you
I'm
L
currently in San Francisco. I just moved. I'm from the Bay Area, but I've been in San Diego for 4 years. And I just moved back to the Bay Area like a month ago.
Cool.
nice.
Jealous. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are based in Worcester. Wait, Worcester, Massachusetts,
Worcester.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The spelling is definitely up for the phonetics is up for debate, but yeah, it's Worcester. It's pronounced Worcester.
Worcester.
Um,
Okay,
but yeah,
Worcester.
most people, yeah, Worcester, there's always a little bit.
Worcestershire sauce. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly. Yeah.
So much of my life has been listening to like bands from Massachusetts or Boston lately. I don't know. It's just my life has been full of like Boston or East Coast music lately.
Hell yeah.
That's sick.
Boston Hardcore.
Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right into this. I'll try to make this as painless as possible. Ask a couple questions about you guys, your new EP, music. Hank, is that Hank in the background?
Yeah, Tim. Hey,
Yeah,
what's up, buddy?
he's like he needs probably like his own Instagram page by now.
Really. Can't be bothered right now either.
He's watching
Yeah.
TV. It's his television.
Okay, nice. I was actually just house sitting somebody, their cat and their dog, and one of the specific instructions was anytime I left the house longer than like an hour or two, put on this YouTube channel that was like a free squirrel. It's like free squirrels and sounds like 24/7, like squirrels in nature. It's
Hell yeah.
pretty cool.
Think get lonely with that.
Yeah, I guess it's the cat wasn't very bright, so he just sat there and like 2 inches away from the screen and stared at it. He seemed to love it.
We just learned that there's a little bird's nest right outside our window here. So we saw the birds. Oh my God, Hank is right up
Heck, I
personal.
think he might have been convinced to come over.
No, he was just walking by, then he jumped at me.
Okay. So bird's nests. What are you guys
Yeah,
in a nature band? This guy, I don't know.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, I feel like yeah, we only write songs about animals. Um,
Yeah,
that's not true.
I know. Yeah, put it on the record.
Well,
Yeah.
unions are animals, so I guess it's true.
that is sort of true.
Oh,
I grew up in upstate New York. I don't know if you guys are familiar with like upstate Ithaca. So I grew up in Ithaca and I associate Massachusetts, sort of New Hampshire. I don't know, those areas being similar and sort of like geography and stuff like that. But
Absolutely.
all
Yeah,
right.
I stumbled onto your page to answer your like original question. Like when we first jumped on, um, I learned about your channel from like Tom Goss and Matt Albert. Uh,
Okay.
yeah, and like the bathtub interviews. So
Oh,
that
Jesus. You are
y-
like, you're going back into history.
yeah,
Yeah.
and so I knew about.
That's the old me. No, just kidding.
I feel like there's been a rebirth.
Yeah. Well, yeah, there's been an underlying part of me that's always been like a little hardcore kid, punk rocker since I was 11. And he just hadn't lived outwardly in the world that I was part of for years. And he just kind of came back strong this past year.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of our story too, in a way. At least my
Yeah,
yeah.
let's get into that too, like just quickly, because I'll edit the crap out of this later. But like, you guys are from the band Body Eviction, and who do I have in front of me today?
I'm true. I'm a singer.
And I'm
Okay,
Sean, play guitar. Yeah.
nice, nice. I was reading interviews earlier, and I can't remember what it was. I just Googled trying to find members, and they kept quoting Shrew. Shrew. Shrew said this. Shrew said this. Shrew. Yeah. So.
Memorable name. Gotta love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
That's me.
Shredder Shrew, I think they call you, right? I don't know. Anyways. But
No,
you were
you should just call
saying,
me an asshole.
yeah, that's I can't do that quite yet. I don't know you quite call you an asshole. Maybe in the next 20 minutes though. I don't know. I'm really hot or cold with people. It's like I like you or I love you or I don't like you at all. And I'm kind of one of those people too that's like not the best trait, but like I immediately like don't like somebody from the get-go and they have to like prove their stuff to me. Like I hate everybody at first until they prove themselves to me. It's the opposite. I think you're supposed to love everybody until they prove themselves opposite, but I'm completely switched around.
No, it's good to keep your guard up.
Yeah, people just suck sometimes.
Yeah, people are assholes.
But I'm not here to be hateful. I'm here to learn about body
Fuck
eviction.
everyone.
Yeah, body eviction. One question I just put down here is where did that name come from? It's kind of like a badass name. It's like body eviction. Like, is there like a meaning behind body eviction, or it's just sounds cool?
No, our drummer Dave just said it. We were trying to come up with a name. We're like, that's it. It sounds cool.
And there's 4 people in the band, correct?
Yeah.
And so everybody had to agree on that too. There's not like, okay, 2/3 vote. One person hates the name, but they're outvoted.
That's true. We were actually a 3-piece at the time. It was just me, Sean, and Dave.
Oh, okay. Okay. I actually thought of a name. Sometimes I think a lot of people in the world, they either come up with like, oh, that would be my drag queen name. But I play the opposite. I'm like, that would be my fucking hardcore name. And this is trying to be TMI. And this is like probably my icebreaker. But earlier I was like going number 2 in the bathroom before I went to the gym. And I thought of the name of a hardcore band that could be Mass Evacuation. But mass could be like M parentheses ass evacuation.
Yes.
To me, that was like genius. I was like, holy shit, I got to text this to myself so I don't forget it. But
That's a good one.
Are you singing?
no, I have no musical talents whatsoever. There was a time in the 90s I thought I was going to start a band just because the idea sounded fantastic. I was living in San Francisco in the mid-90s. Everything around me was like rock and roll and like Joan Jett and Metallica and grunge. And I was like, someone gave me a bass. But I decided I wanted to be the singer, but then I decided I didn't sound well and it didn't go anywhere. How did you guys come together as Body Eviction? Like is there like founding members, or did you guys just all come together at the pickleball court and say, let's start the band?
John, you can answer.
I wanted you
I
to
started the band, if you think about it. Go lay down.
I guess. Yeah. I don't know. I moved away for several years. So coming back to Mass, and Shrew and I grew up together playing in a ton of different bands together, ranging from, hardcore punk to kind of more pop punk alternatives vibe. And just moving back to Mass, we naturally linked up and just started jamming because we just have to play music. We have to continue creating something. And I would say in the beginning, we didn't really know if it was going to be a hardcore band or not. We were kind of just, jamming out and seeing what comes of it. And it kind of ultimately led like back to our place of origin. I felt like when we were kids, and happy about it. Yeah.
So one of the questions also I was going to say, like the genre of music. I was just researching earlier, and like I see a lot of people really want to call things or types of music a category, or like post-punk or this or that or hardcore. I kind of get just crazy with all those names, and I can't even think about like what type of music this is, or what's hardcore, or like those discussions I think are like important and fun, but like I can never get into those discussions or like that's not hardcore, that's not punk, or so I was curious the type of music you guys would call Body Eviction.
Yeah, because I
Like
mean,
if
once you put in a label, then you have to like live up to it, and then I don't know.
I just you
Yep.
got to like what if like you're hardcore one day and the next day you're like you're playing some Fleetwood Mac. Can you
Yeah,
do
exactly.
that? Do you lose your hardcore card?
I think we're super fluid, and I kind
Yeah,
of like
food
being
is
in
more
that
fluid
place.
here.
Yeah.
All right. I just known categories lately. I feel like hardcore again. I keep saying the word hardcore, like, because I don't, I just feel like it's having like a surgence of like popularity too. And like just like more bands, maybe my own focus is sort of more in that area right now, but I feel like bands and the sort of like, climate and the political climate right now, I keep finding bands that are speaking out against Trump. Um, ICE and America and or the US and our politics in general. And I love the mix of kind of music used to like protest like what's happening. Um, because a lot of times when I listen, like actually I listened to you guys' Dead Civilians new EP today at the gym, just on repeat for 2.5 hours.
Dope.
Yeah.
Boulder. I think Boulder is my jam.
Oh hell
The
yeah.
Oh,
song
wow.
Boulder. I don't know. That one just sort of like resonated.
Sweet.
But I have anger issues, and like what helps me is music like hardcore music or like music that's fast and hard and loud and screaming. So I feel like a band like yours and other bands that are sort of doing cool stuff right now are just protesting sort of like what's happening in the US.
Yeah, it's hard not to pay attention to. I think if you don't have an opinion on it, you're not angry, and that's kind of a red flag. Also,
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, some bands are like intentionally like trying to like really kind of influence like politics or a little bit or have their voice, but I think in general, like if you're just singing about what's happening around you, you can't help but to be like mad about things. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you guys yourself. I don't know. Maybe you're
it's a
Trump holding. Maybe you're part-time ICE on the weekends. I don't know.
no.
No.
Yeah, I like the I guess I like how Shrew, I'll just speak for you for a sec. I feel like you kind of you're speaking from your like own individual experiences, and I like that point of view when I'm listening to different music, um instead of almost being like uh purely, you don't always have to come up with answers too, it can just be expressive.
Hmm.
Because sometimes obviously it can, different musicians, whatever, can come off super preachy, which I am engaged with. I want to hear people's thoughts. Uh, but I also like just the personal narrative and just like, this is what I'm going through right now. Anybody else,
Yeah.
in an effort to make connection. So
That's what I felt actually as an audience member recently about shows that I've gone to. And like if the front man or someone else grabs a mic and they're just like, like fuck ICE, fuck, it's mostly fuck ICE, fuck Trump. But there's other examples. And there's like when you just hear this like surrounding you other people that think similarly and are just as mad, and then like just go into this like badass song and the mosh pit explodes and you're just like, yes. I just wish I had like a fire gun and just be like I don't own one, but like the energy is so big. I just want to like, I just like feed on that sort of as a way of healing a little bit.
yeah,
Um,
I
yeah,
feel like when I was looking at your channel too, just like the recent updates, I feel like you're all over the place. So
yeah,
that's why I was
like
like,
liter.
yeah, where are you based? That's what, originally,
Oh, well, you know what?
you're
It's a longer story, but like being in San Diego, you're just really close to LA, and so many bands play between like San Diego and LA, like Chula Vista and like Del Rey. I don't know, all these places. And I was just really making an effort to like go to a lot of shows. And I'm actually, now that I'm finding myself back up here in San Francisco, I'm finding like a lot of these bigger like bands that are touring aren't coming through the Bay Area, which is surprising to me. I don't know what that is all about. I feel like San Francisco, like Bay Area, like punk and hardcore scene is like proliferous, like prolific, and like but I don't know, I feel like a lot of bands aren't coming through the Bay Area recently. I don't know if you guys have any insight on that.
Not yet.
No, really.
Yeah.
We'd love
Someone was mentioning about like bands can like only play a certain amount of times or something, but it was like just random like talk. I heard somebody say that to me. Um,
You saw a Military Gun recently,
yes, I saw
right?
Military Gun. They were opening for what's the headliner? They were like not the headliner band, but they're so good. I'm currently working on a sober journey too. I don't want to talk about sober all the time, but like here's another band that I heard. I think it is Tiny Desk Concert. I love when these big loud bands do like Tiny Desk Concert and like and they have to like tone down their whole energy, whatever. I guess Turnstile did Tiny Desk Concert too, but they were like stage diving off the desk and everything.
Yeah.
But that's how I learned about Military Gun, and he was talking about his songs and Spritey and Addiction and all that kind of stuff, which I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool, and it's also a weird thing to be sober. I feel like I'm interviewing myself and just telling you about myself. I'm sorry. Before you got on, sure, I told them that I drank a shit ton of coffee, and then as I sat down in the chair, I poured coffee all over my pants. So
Shit. That sucks.
yeah,
Is it hot coffee?
no. Look, I have a little hipster mason jar.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I don't know why I call it hipster mason jar, but I feel like it's really hipster.
Yeah, I bring a jar just like that to work, and everybody makes fun of me.
Yeah, we care about
Like,
the fucking planet.
yeah.
Loser.
So your new EP, Dead Civilians. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that? Like maybe some of the how it all came together, and like was it something that was written by the whole band? Is this something that came together like over a year or longer? Because I believe I read it was your second EP as Body Eviction.
I think it probably took like it's just songs we've been working on for probably the whole year, I'd say. Some of them were jams. Scotty had one. Scotty had the boulder. He just came in and just had that one day.
Yeah,
I read all the lyrics. Yeah, I don't know. And then my friend texted me because I showed him the demos. He was like, "You should name a song Dead Civilians." And that name was just like sick. I was like, dude,
Dead
we named it
Civilians.
after
Yes.
that. Yeah, I don't know. We're always jamming. That's actually the hardest part about practicing is because at the time I don't actually want to practice. I just want to jam.
Yeah, I get that too. Like, I was thinking about like a lot of times albums or individual songs are driven by like emotions. I don't know if like you could consider your songs on the new EP driven by more like of one emotion or the next. Are they like anger, frustration? Are you
Definitely
heartbroken?
yeah,
Wah.
frustration.
Okay.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Is anybody in the band heartbroken right now? I don't know.
No, just by
Not
like injury.
okay. What you say by injuries?
Huh?
You say by injury or
No,
by
maybe by like the country.
Yeah, I am heartbroken for
Heartbroken,
about the
but
country right now too. Okay.
yeah, lyrically it's just about frustration, really. It's kind of just stuff that I needed that felt good to just, get out, I guess.
Yeah.
I work at like a blue collar place and I live in kind of like a white blue collar town.
Yeah.
But I don't know. And I have family stuff, family relationships falling apart.
It's good to get it out like via music rather than like via smashing your car into like a group of people or like coming over for dinner with a little bit of cyanide in your pocket
Oh,
or
Jesus.
there's healthier ways to get the shit out. And I think music's one of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
And you were talking about in one of the interviews about ice in your town as well, like just kind of like rounding up folks or something like that. And I couldn't remember the exact history of what happened or went down in your town with ice.
It wasn't actually that story was in Worcester.
Oh, okay.
It made like national news. It was just like the Worcester PD and ICE just grabbed a lady in the whole neighborhood came out to defend her.
Yeah.
But then right after that on my phone, I got like alerts every day that ICE was in the town. I live in a town called Clinton. And they were there all week. And I was just like, what the fuck? And it sucks because like it sucks when it's not in your own hometown, but then when it is, you're like, damn, this is like,
Right. There's like a responsibility to like, I don't know, out of the bars into the streets or something like that. I don't
yeah,
know. Very
like what
fun.
the fuck?
Yeah, that was a kind of a moment too, like around that time, just being, outraged at what just took place, but then also seeing a little bit of pride in how all the neighbors came out,
Yeah.
Yeah,
reacted. And I think that was earlier before um, wider like national attention, was towards ICE and then moved towards Minneapolis too. So I think it was kind of on the onset of all that. And around, I feel like around the same time too, like we also became a like sanctuary city for
Mm,
people. So I was just feeling a little bit of, pride in that moment too, counter to the Worcester PD, like kind of working with ICE and but just a lot of mixed emotions, I think, in that event.
yeah. It's exciting. And like, there's that sense of pride of like people coming together, like even like your neighbors or whatever you don't know. But there's also that I just have this fear of like, violence. Like, I don't know. I'm a big tattooed guy, but I'm a fucking little soft bunny rabbit on the inside. Like, you know what I mean? So I have pride in these like gatherings and groups. And I feel like just, there's always to me in bigger groups or gatherings, I always just feel like there's like, I have this weird anxiety, like of like violence is going to happen, whether
yeah.
it's like from
Someone's gonna,
anti-protesters or just, with all the shit that's happening in guns, blah, blah, blah. But like, you were saying there's lots of feelings going on, lots of mixed feelings or for sure.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Do you guys have a favorite song on Dead Civilians? That's a stupid ass question, but do you guys have a favorite song on Dead Civilians?
mine's probably Dead Civilians or
Yeah.
The Children.
Oh, Save the Children. That's fucking another good one.
That was a last minute one actually, because like the chorus just popped in my head on my way home from work, and then I came to band practice, and I was like, "Yo, we gotta record this."
Yeah.
Basically,
What's
It
it
was.
like musically? Oh, wait, were you going to say something? I'm sorry, Sean.
No, just it was super last minute, and uh it did come out as one of my favorites too, which is funny.
Yeah.
And some other friends had mentioned it as well. But yeah, I would say my favorite might be
No,
uh oh, do we
that's my
had
cat.
oh, okay.
And my old goose. Get. No, no, Sean,
I
no.
thought I thought you were like wrong answer. Yeah.
Wrong. God damn it. I'm taking away all your cool cards. No, you don't got to be cool here. Clearly, I'm like a fucking dweeb. So, anyways.
it's our way.
Yeah, no,
So what about touring? Like, getting the word out, you know what I mean? There's so many bands out there in the world these days.
Yeah.
So many bands. And so that's why there's so many times I'm like learning about new bands. And I can't believe that I haven't already known about, you know what I mean? So I know touring is a great way to just get out there and get your music out there and get fans. Like, are you guys going to do any kind of touring? I know that requires, money and people and manpower, but I just was curious if like what that might look like for your like summer 26. Are you guys going to be trying to like do some gigs like locally and nationally?
Definitely locally. We've talked about doing like a New England tour, maybe. Maybe we
Yes.
should run like New York. There's so many towns next, like so many states up here in the Northeast that there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
yeah, we're
Even
playing.
upstate New York. Like I saw a lot of like shows when I was like, oh Jesus, like all through high school. Um, and they were always in like garages or parking lots or like
Hell
like
yeah.
high school like basketball courts or something like that. I don't know, like Buffalo, New York, and Syracuse. I saw a lot of shows when I was growing up. I remember once, this is a story. I went to go see The Exploited. I was a complete idiot. I took acid, drank a 40-ouncer, and slept the whole concert under the pool table.
Oh, no.
How about that for a cool guy story?
No.
Yeah. See, I've been cool through my whole life.
That sucks. I've definitely had nights like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
We used to play like up in like, do you know where Nanuet is?
I know the name, but I don't know exactly where it is.
It's like upstate New York. I don't even know what else is around it. But me and Sean's old band, we used to play there all the time in exactly garages and, basketball courts and shit.
Yeah. It's
Rough.
funny, like, at this age, I'm finding myself back in these areas, like, and I feel like there's this
Yeah.
weird, like, I don't know, there's this resurgence of, like, I don't know if it's just my own focus is more on, like, back to hardcore scene and music that I used to be listen to well, more younger, but, like, I feel like there's, like, this resurgence of stuff, and there's, like, this, like, volcano of, like, bands and performances, and I keep seeing, like, bands like Dead City in LA having these, like,
Oh, yeah.
crazy shows, and there's, like, I don't know, they're fucking up Waymos and cop cars, and I'm just like, I don't know, they're just but I do find myself again at, 50, and, going to see these shows again, and I'm sort of like, the old guy at the show now, but it's like, it's funny, the sort of full circle, and I have all the anger that I had when I was younger too, so I'm glad there's still an outlet for me, there's bands, and that's what hardcore does for me, like, not that it's all about anger, but just like that the energy of the crowd and the people is just therapeutic for me.
Yeah, we just played a show, and I felt like we all came away with it with just feeling so rejuvenated and positive because it was just a variety of, spectrum of ages, like body sizes. Everybody was just like kind of moving their body and having fun and letting loose. And I just felt like I hadn't been at a show like that in quite a while. Just like
Yeah,
having that type of I don't know, that moment of self-expression and just freedom. And yeah.
yeah,
So I feel like hardcore for me definitely growing up was the place to let loose, and now um
It's
it's
freeing.
almost like yeah, it's freeing, and I feel like it's attending now, in my adult years more, I feel like um taking a little bit more responsibility too for creating the space, you know?
mm,
And cuz really like we're the ones that do it.
yeah,
Everybody we're all participating in it and creating it. So if you're just like a bystander, you're a part of it. So I just
yeah,
think, even if you didn't put on the show, you're still
yeah,
actively in the space. So
yeah. I feel like I hear a lot more, bands, sort of making recognition and about the audience. Because before, I think people just like basically just like beat the shit out of and trample people. But now I feel like there's a lot more with the band is like, hey, is everybody okay out there? And they're like watching out for the audience members. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And like, I don't know. I think almost every show I've been to recently, there's been a moment they're like, okay, only girls in the pit. And it's just sort of like, I don't know, it's a movement. I mean, whether you hate it or like it, I don't know. It's just kind of cool to recognize, hey, girls can play with the boys too, but just like, let's have an all girls pit for a moment. And there's these big guys like, because you do get those like dumb, just football jock mentality guys that are just there to like hurt people. They are there.
yeah, and they're scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd rather just stay away from them. But
And
like,
also, have you guys noticed, you guys are much younger than I am, but have you guys noticed the moves in the mosh pit or the two-stepping changing or elevating or being hybrid like kung fu? Or what
There's,
is
like
your guys' vision as the band for what you're seeing in like a mosh pit and changes from years past?
there's definitely I mean, it depends what show you go to, but I would say that there's still crowd killing. That's still on the
Yeah.
that's still up there. I mean, I don't know, I'm just still going off the last show we just played. There's, like, a lot of people just doing whatever the hell they want, which is really cool.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Yeah.
it's like yeah, it wasn't just, like, just dudes, which was cool. That's
Yeah.
actually what my girlfriend noticed. She was like, "It's cool that there was, like, you know, girls and stuff there." It's usually
Yeah.
just because like, going to high school is just, like, fucking boys club. Like you said, fucking, football guys.
Well, it's funny because I just spent a lot of shows. It has in the last couple months, I really just have packed in so many shows, and just some of the things I see is like full on kung fu parkour. Like it's like whoa,
Gotta stretch before,
whoa.
yeah.
You gotta, and I do see that. I love that. Like beginning of the band, sometimes you see people coming in and like touching their toes and like, oh,
You're doing calisthenics?
here we go.
Hold on 1 second, I'll be right back.
I like to
Yeah.
put myself right on the edge of the circle. That's where I live these days, just right kind of on the edge of the circle. I'm kind of bigger in stature, so I don't mind like catching people, but like I'm on the
Okay.
edge these days. But that doesn't mean I haven't caught a foot, an elbow, or a knee right to the face. A month ago, I left a show and I was like, oh my God, holy shit. Because I caught like I don't know what it was, part of a limb in the face. The next day, my face was like swollen.
Yeah.
But I said, I still got it.
Yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm tough. Like you guys just don't tell my secret. I'm like just this like soft little bunny rabbit inside, but shh. Tough. I'm tough.
I feel like the back is the scariest part, so hats off to you. You know,
Okay.
the back of the pit.
Or when I'm there to like just film a lot, like I usually just use my phone, which I all of a sudden and always feel like an asshole because I'm like, don't be the asshole that's filming a lot of the show. But then I do like to share a lot later. So I am sort of like always conscious of like who's behind me, who's there. Have I had my phone up for 2 minutes? But like also there's so many videos that I have of like people just coming at me. Then all of a sudden the camera like,
Yeah. Well, you got some insurance on that.
yeah, for sure. So as far as band influences and inspirations, do you have some like bands that have influenced like your music style or um your songs?
No.
No,
Um,
that's also a great answer. I mean, or an answer. I don't know how great it is, but it's an answer.
I mean, there's a ton of bands, obviously. I think probably like I've been listening to a lot of the Dead Kennedys. That's probably been, I think like lyrically probably like borrowed from that. Not borrowed, but you know what I mean.
I get you. It's another fucking stupid question. I'm sorry. It's like that's one of those questions like falls under like first date questions. Like when someone asks you what kind of music you like or what band you listen to, and you go blank, you're like, fuck. Then all of a sudden you're like Kelly Clarkson. You're like ah, because that's like the only name in the world you can think about. Goose, go. Psst. So, come on, go. Psst, psst. Go. I am a cat lady, minus the urine smell.
Goose.
Goose, yeah, he is Goose. He's my 16-year-old cat. He's a legend.
Um,
I've traveled a lot. A lot of what I actually do for real work. I've been a zookeeper for the last 10 years. And
Whoa.
so in San Diego, I was working at the safari park and I was taking care of like big cats, lions, tigers, and gorillas, rhinos, and elephants.
Oh
And
my.
so that's my real world. They're just very different. So they're not really a part where they cross over. You know what I mean? But that's actually what I've done for the last 10 years. I've worked in wildlife and wildlife conservation. Um,
that's
yeah.
cool.
So
Sure
real
does.
real work gets in the way. You guys know. You guys have to
Yep.
support yourselves. You guys are probably hookers on the weekend, right? Dancing at strip clubs.
Full time. Yes.
I mean, when you're not doing music.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Where do I go from there?
No, yeah, the work-life balance slash like maintaining your your passions or hobbies and your art like on the side, it's definitely hard and gets harder, I think, as life hits you, you know? But I think it's kind of cool because it's counter to what
No.
society tells you to do, right? Like
Yeah.
why would you play in a hard or punk band or you know? It's like
Yeah, like
that's
they look at it like what's the reward out of it? Like, are you becoming
yeah,
rich? You getting rich by it? Yeah. Which you guys
yeah,
probably are.
so
Yeah.
much, yeah, so rich.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fun. It's for the
Goose,
fun
go.
and love of it. So
Yeah. Well, fun. Well, what is something you want the world to know about yourselves or the band? Or is it also a good way for them to like keep up with you and like support the work and what you're doing? Um, I know people with the streaming services, like bands don't make like even $1 off music, right? So is there a way that like people that are listening could like support you and your work and whether it's a like or a share?
Yeah, probably like or share around Bandcamp and stuff too.
Okay.
Our EP's out on there for free, but if you really like it and you really love it, you can pay for it if you want. I'm not gonna ask for money though.
Yeah, that's the weird thing too, because I've also find myself just like, clicking, if it's already set up Bandcamps, there's no like paywall to stop you to think for a second. It's like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Come to a show, meet us in person.
Are you guys
Uh,
gonna come some badass merch? I know that's a whole nother thing that we're gotta make. We gotta spend money to make money.
We got shirts.
yeah.
We got shirts and cassettes.
Well,
Yeah.
sex sells. You should just get a shirt and just put boobs on it, and then under
Oh,
the
no,
boobs, say,
cassettes, not sex.
"Oh,
Like cassette tape. Well, yes, and sex can be
just
on.
boob shirts," and like right under each boob says "Body Eviction." Just throwing it out there for like ideas.
Hell yeah.
I like that idea.
You're like, hell yeah. So
You know,
okay, I wrote one other question down here, then I think we could probably wrap up. I think we got some good stuff. We're gonna like link people back to the album. Um I was gonna say sort of like outside the music world, like what is something you do in your daily lives that's not music that balances out the madness going in the world? Is there something you guys individually do that's just like not gonna push you, that helps you not from like going right over the edge? That's kind of like a big question.
I regularly stretch.
Yeah.
It's just like a form of yoga, I guess I can say. Yeah, just I'm like deep breathing, stretching in between whenever I can in my kitchen. Just um yeah,
In
I feel
between
like
crying.
exactly. I think that's what I do. Outside of exercising, but trying to keep up my body so I'm able to outrun people.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. I get that. I
Yeah.
get that. Like my other half, because I can't do pull-ups. Like I lift weights, but I kind of like move shit, but I can't do a pull-up. He's like, motherfucker, zombie apocalypse. I'm leaving you behind. And I'm like, I literally sometimes like I should learn push-ups in case there's a zombie apocalypse and I got to pull myself over a wall.
It's boot camp. Yeah.
Yeah. What about you, Shrew? What do you do to keep yourself mentally well, like physically well? You're front man. You're all over that stage. I've seen you. You bounce.
Um,
You jump.
I don't know. I've been like I write all the time. I used to be like a poet. I guess I've always been a poet. I do that. I take Hank for walks in the woods. Uh,
Buried the bodies.
yeah, everybody.
Sorry. I've been
I
watching a
also
shit ton of homicide documentaries, so everything ends with like a homicide joke for me right now. I love murder. Fuck. Ugh,
yeah,
that's
there's
not
been that
true.
Irish guy on YouTube who does murder stuff. You ever listen to that guy?
I don't. I don't, but
I
I
forget his name.
should. It's just
Um,
something new. I've had a whole month off since I moved here from San Diego and I haven't been working. I've just binged TV and it's just all been like murder documentaries. I'm currently watching New Orleans homicide, like their homicide department. Whew, so good. So much murder. No, I don't mean that so much. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
cathartic. Yeah, other than that, I mean, I quit drinking, also, I'm on my sober journey as well. Uh,
Okay, you're sober?
and I'm California sober.
Okay. That
Hey,
that 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 counts. Wait, in California, I feel like I've heard different definitions, but to me, California is like I don't drink or do meth or crack. I smoke weed.
yeah, I think
Like
that's the
like
oldest.
I'm sober of everything, but I smoke a little weed. Okay.
I might do
I
mushrooms.
feel like I'm California sober too. I don't smoke weed, but I don't drink, but I take an antidepressant every day. I mean, it's a substance.
I'm actually not California sober because I take doctor prescribed meth every day.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
on Adderall.
Oh, okay. I probably should be. I'm totally that meme I see on TV. Like, I'm not diagnosed with everything, but I'm something. I'm like, if oh Jesus Christ, like I'm the poster child of that. Like, um, okay. So, what other things would you like to share with the world? Do you want to yell at anybody? Do you want to give a shout out to anybody? Who in your life? This is all just coming out of my ass at this point. Who in this life is supporting you on this journey?
Um,
Whoa. Are you married, Sean?
No, no, not
Okay.
married. No,
Okay.
just
Just question. It's
yeah,
like,
but yeah, I mean, I will say, the first shows we played, like I felt supported. My boyfriend's come to the
oh, you
shows.
have a boyfriend. I didn't know you
Yeah.
were one of those. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't fucking know that. I'm not gonna assume. Oh my
Yeah,
God. Fuck
he's
yeah.
come and he's totally like new to like the scene. So it's been funny just kind of bringing him along to some of the shows and
Right.
hearing his perspective of of the movement, of the different like dance
Yeah.
moves, um, how even like he'll dissect it just on like what hits, the crowd and then what doesn't. And he'll ask me questions like, I wonder why that band like people didn't react as much, and just like
Uh
yeah, he just notices the variations. So it's
It's
interesting.
that's incredible. That's hard not to go out in the world and like or like show and like just study. I don't know, especially being kind of going to shows sober now. I find myself just being a little bit more reserved, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm just studying the crowds and like I don't know. Sometimes like you look at the crowd and you're like, of course they're here to see the Violent Femmes. They're like all 50 plus, or
Yeah.
just like the area or the crowd or yeah, so it's hard not to study the band or what gets people moving. Or the other day I was at a show and the opener was every time he finished a song, like it was silence. I was like, fucking people, have you forgotten how to clap? I was like, he wasn't great, but like he ended like his show and he was an opener. I mean, he wasn't, I don't know, whatever. But like it was so weird. Like he'd end a song, sometimes you don't know if they're gonna come back up and do something else in the song. And then there'd be like silence and then he'd start a new song. And I'm like, I looked at my other half, I'm like, has people forgot how to clap? I don't
yeah,
know.
that's cold.
I
Yeah,
thought so
even if you
too.
even if you think they suck, you gotta, like, clap, come on, that's
Yeah, and the crowd was just filtering in too, so it's like, and
oh,
the singer too was singing his heart out.
oh,
Anyhow, it's just things to study when you're out and about.
yeah, that's
Now
cold.
that I'm sober, there's less crack, there's less horrors in my life. It's just I'm a whole new person. I'm Christian now. No, it's not true. Bad joke. Bad joke.
I it's true, yeah. How do you feel supported?
Oh
Um,
Jesus.
I'm
I know it's
trying to
funny you say that. I really funny you say that because I definitely share a lot. Um, And usually if I'm going through shit, it sounds weird. I'll like post things to like online, um, and share. And I do get as lame as I feel, because I have those friends that share a lot online and you're just like, why the fuck are you putting this out in public? And I kind of like judge them a little bit, but I do find myself online sharing. And I have shared a lot about like my getting sober and going to shows and the singers, the front man talking about sober. Like, I'm not here to judge anybody, but I can't drink, like being haywire. I've talked a lot about lately. Um, so yeah, I feel support through the community online, but I also feel like it's not quite real because if you're not online, it doesn't sort of exist. It only
mm,
exists online. If that makes any sense at all. You know what I mean? If I close my phone, close my computer, like all these 142 people online aren't gonna like, I don't know, come save me or meet me actually in real life. But
at least you have that mentality, like, in a positive way, because most people just post horrendous stuff because they don't think it's real, you know what I mean?
yeah, no, I definitely, I don't know. I usually share when I go through shit. Sometimes it is
Yeah,
comforting, just like blanket statement, like, you know, instead of like curating this life of like, I go to shows every night. Whoa, I got this stupid podcast. I got cute cats. My life is awesome. I'm like, you know, yeah,
Yeah, so
anyhow.
someone, just a like content creator I follow was talking about how they're they used to be a writer, but then their ex um went through their notebook and like their diary, and since then they haven't been comfortable with writing, and they kind of transitioned that like free form word vomit into just like talking to the camera, and
Ah,
that's kind of like their response to how they first started just content creating, I guess, is the term now, but he was just like saying,
yeah,
I just needed to process my thoughts, and I just started doing that instead of writing, and, yeah, whatever floats your boat,
yeah.
right? Like
Talking to the camera. Yeah, I always feel like such a douchebag when I do it. At the times I do it, but I mean, I'm not putting it down. I feel like such a douchebag. Um. Anyways, I just really think a lot about myself. You guys can tell.
I get it.
I
yeah,
get it.
yeah.
So okay, I feel like this is amazing. I want people to run out there. Like this is literally, I have no talent. I I like sharing people's journeys and their music. I like people sharing people with talent, um, their music and art and personal stuff. So I'm super glad I started listening to Body Eviction. You guys reached out, and like I say, it's on today. It was just like I was listening to Terror, Haywire, Body Eviction,
Wow.
Drain. You guys are up there with the
Holy
biggies
shit.
on my iPod this morning.
That's
That's
awesome.
huge. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was very catchy. Yeah, so I hope everyone out there is listening. We'll go and support you guys and find you and follow. Um, and where's the best place to do that? Is it just to keep up
I'll
with
give you
what you
my
guys are doing?
address. You can mail
Yeah,
me a letter at I'm just joking.
I was like, okay,
Yeah.
Best
okay.
way? Probably, I don't know, Instagram.
Instagram's a good one. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
suck at social media, so you probably won't be talking to me.
Yeah. Psst.
Ugh.
Jesus Christ. That's another cat. Go.
No, wrong answer.
Wrong answer. God damn it. You better get yourself better with social media because you have to play the game to win the game. I don't know. It's the game you have to sort of play with, like the social media for sure. Actually, and it's so dumb too. Social media is so freaking frustrating. Earlier, I just made a comment on a post and I used the word cocaine. I just used the word cocaine. Uh, I got a notification from Instagram that they deleted the comment, and the reason was they think I was like it was the sell of drugs. They thought I was trying to sell cocaine. I'm like, I
Oh,
just made the comment about cocaine. It was a dumb joke, but it wasn't like about selling cocaine. But my comment was removed, and I got a point checked on me where it's like your content's not going to be shared. They punished me because I used the word cocaine in the comment, and it's just like you can't talk to these people because I'm sure it was AI or something. So it's
yeah.
just like, oh, it's one of these things like you can't live without it, but fuck, it might just kill us.
Yeah.
Truth.
That comment you made was probably sandwiched between, like, 3 racist comments.
Yeah.
Misogynist and stuff.
I don't fight with
That's
people
fine.
online. I don't fight with people online, but online is crazy. Like I currently also want to fight with people because I posted a picture recently. I don't know if you saw it. It was like Sinead O'Connor and Courtney Love on stage at like Lollapalooza in the 90s. And
I
like
did
Courtney
see
Love's is like lighting a cigarette for Sinead O'Connor. And anytime I'm in a funk, my best friend sends me that picture because he knows I fucking love those two. For their good, their bad, the trash, the shit they've done, good or bad. I love Sinead O'Connor and Courtney Love. And right now, currently, that post has been shared like 300,000 times. It's probably the most engagement post I've ever got. And it's just people whining and crying about
it.
everything in the comments. And people telling me how like, oh, anyways, like putting me down on my page. And I was just like, I just posted a picture that makes me happy. And people are just like shitting on me about the song choice I put over it. And like, I'm a womanizer. And I'm like, it's just the
I love
internet's not safe.
Yeah. I saw
Anyways,
your
I'm sorry.
second post with Courtney Love, like the rebuttal to that.
Yeah, it's just crazy how people take shit and run, and then I don't like to respond because I feel like that's the best response, but sometimes I'm like, "Fuck you." I feel
Yeah.
like that's part of your album. Some parts of your album is like I feel like you hit a wall with some of the songs and the lyrics, and I feel like some of the songs were written about just like, "Fuck this. I'm not gonna take it. I'm gonna fucking sing this song."
Hell yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
Yeah.
That came around really well to a full circle, but I do feel like in some of your songs, you're like, "Fuck this. I can't stay quiet any longer."
oh, yeah, definitely. I don't really yeah, 'cause I don't post much on the internet. I don't know. I also work in a space that's like, kinda lame. I don't wanna talk
Yeah.
badly about people, but I work like, I can't say the name of the company, but I work in like a
That's
blue
okay.
collar.
You're saying blue collar.
Yeah, so I just work with people that, kinda have differing opinions,
Yeah.
stuff.
I get you.
I
I
don't
lived
really
in
care that much about because 'cause I'm not gonna agree with everybody, but just like, hateful stuff is kinda like
it's weird and it makes you think about the words you say and like what you're saying and like who's listening. I lived in Tennessee 4 years ago, like 90 minutes out of Nashville, like in the middle of nowhere. I was working at an elephant sanctuary, and every one of my neighbors had like it was one of those yards that had like 16 Trump flags in it. And so every time I drive to work and from work, like it was just I felt they were screaming at me, and I never felt quite safe. I never had sort of interactions with people there, but, like, just being around, I don't know, people at work or in your neighborhood, and, like, when you're seeing signs like that, there's just kinda cause I don't know, I had a lot of anxiety just driving past and knowing people around me, like, have thoughts or hateful thoughts that they could wanna kill me for who I am. Or
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you guys, happy
I think the worst
Sunday.
part is they probably don't even realize that they're doing it is the worst part.
Yeah, I
I mean, I hope
did
that.
not do
I don't
this.
hope that, but
But
it
I wanted to make up flags that said Tiny Penis Club, and so and I wanted to make up flags, Tiny Penis Club, like, be it kinda, like, nonchalant, and I wanted to, like, in the middle of the night, just go put them, like, amongst the Trump flags in all the yards. A friend of mine was like, "Don't fuck with these people." Like, to me, that was, like, funny practical joke, toilet papering someone's house, and he's from the area too, so he knows, like, not all Tennessee's like this, but that part of Tennessee, he was like, "Yeah, don't even fuck with these people. They'll probably murder you." And I was just like, "Fuck."
we probably
That's
wouldn't do anything most of the time, I bet. I
Anyways,
used
but I thought that would be hilarious. Tiny
yeah, it
dick
would be.
clubs, like, boop,
yes.
right
On
next to the, like, "Don't tread on me" flags. You're like, "Doop."
oh my god. On the house that I wrote about for Hank, it's a house and a couple cars, and one's like a big douche truck, like, I think yeah, there's like a decal of Donald Trump, like, sitting in the like, where he would be if he was sitting in the passenger seat.
Oh, shit.
There's like a vinyl of him, and he's, like, giving the thumbs up. Anyway, I used to, throw Hank's, after he took a dump, I would throw in the back of that truck. Then he
Ugh,
started closing
I
it.
yeah,
He doesn't know
it's
it was me,
weird.
though. I'm pretty sure he knows it was me.
And I also realized, my privilege is being like a white guy too, you know what I mean? In America. Wait, where was I going with this? Oh, I don't know. I had a thought about like I realized my own privilege sometimes and like, having jobs and da, 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 but I don't know. I was going somewhere with that, but the thought went right out my right away. I'm not privileged with smarts.
I'm not either, and, I am privileged in the way that my job is pretty, um, I guess, liberal and just, like, I'm referred to as Donna at work.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
everybody calls me Donna, and no one blinked an eye when I just said, like, "Call me Donna."
Yeah,
Uh,
Donna. I'll be going by Donna.
and, like,
HR.
it was just a choice, like, first day, and essentially it was kind of a test to see what, um
Right.
how everybody would react, and everybody's been loving it and, um, completely, like, respectful, so, I don't know, I think I carry a lot of privilege in that, at least, like, my employment currently is
Yeah.
chill,
Yeah.
Um,
I think
it
that was my comment about privilege was I live in San Francisco. You know, that
yeah.
was gonna be my other comment. I live in, like 2 blocks from the Castro, so it's just like but still, yesterday, some homeless dude called me a white faggot cracker, and I was like, "Rude, fucking rude." I was just walking down the street, and he's not wrong, but
How did he
shit.
clock you?
Uh, I don't know, I just had Levi's on, a sweatshirt. He was like that crazy homeless schizophrenic person, like,
Uh,
looking for trouble. I was coming down the sidewalk, and he was squared off in the middle of the sidewalk, and so I give him space, I'm not stupid, and then as
yeah.
soon as I, like, go around him, it's like, I don't know, it's not fun. Remember, I'm a white, soft little bunny rabbit on the inside, amongst this tough exterior. Right.
You don't wanna fight a crackhead, that's not fun.
No, I don't wanna fight anybody.
Yeah, me neither, but
Yeah.
Yeah, anyways. All right, you guys, thanks so much, like, for talking. Um, let's stay in touch, and I would love if you guys came out to the West Coast, that'd be so badass. Let
oh,
me know if you
yeah.
come anywhere this direction or if you need sort of, like, help. I was hoping, like, to go into the direction of helping to, like, start getting my feet wet in the area again and, like, kinda helping bands get booked and stuff like that, so we should definitely keep in touch.
Fuck yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thanks, Mike. This has been
And
awesome.
yeah, I'll put your links to Instagram, and I wish you all the success. Are you gonna be making any new videos with the songs? Do you feel pressure with putting out an album to have to put out a video with every song?
No pressure, I think we're just having fun with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I personally would love to because
Yeah.
our good friend Steve, like, made the first one, and it was just like such a fun, easy
yeah,
process. So hoping to do more.
yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows what the future's gonna hold? We're probably all gonna be dead.
So we
I'm
might
just
as
here
well
to
just,
cheer you. I'm just here to cheer you guys up. All right, guys. Thanks so much, and we'll talk again soon.
All right.
Yeah, thanks,
See
Okay,
you.
Mike.
bye.
Bye.
Later.